What's up guys, Yoshiro, the Passion Ornaments Gamer Productions 667 here, and today we're gonna take a close look at these two comparisons between the original Nintendo Switch Pro controller and the Nintendo Switch Wireless Deluxe controller, the Afterglow, which is from PDP, the third-party company, and the original accessory is the original Nintendo product, which is pretty real. Stuff like that, yeah. They manufacture real stuff by the same company. But we're gonna take a closer look at these two different designs of these wireless controllers. So next one we have is the original Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Although I first bought this at EB Games like for 89 bucks, since I couldn't have time to buy something expensive, but still decent. Yeah, you also have the back, and you've also had the front one. The front one, which seems pretty more likely to the Xbox One controller, or many other Xbox controllers that look like that. I think Nintendo took the design from Microsoft's idea. Yeah, so you have like the L and R shoulder buttons, and you also have like a CL and CR bottom shoulder buttons, and you also have like the minus, you only got plus button, your snapshot, and your home screen. Also, the D-pads are pretty okay. But it starts, and it also has like the motion controls if you're gonna play Mario Kart Deluxe or something. Although the motion controls may feature in this game, or any other Nintendo Switch games in general. And he also has like the Amiibo NFC support if you're gonna tap in at the Amiibo. And although this works on top of the controller, seems pretty good, but the two of the analog sticks go 360 degrees, or usually, yeah. And next up we have here is the PDP and the Nintendo Switch Wireless Deluxe controller, the Afterglow version of this wireless controller, which is pretty amazing, and it can be glowing. It can be glow with LED lights in a few different colors. It's pretty okay, but it might seem to get bright afterwards, although it's supposed to be. So this controller is very different to the original one, like you see here. So the buttons, the minus and the plus buttons are pretty different because they're on the bottom, and the snapshot and the home screen are on the top, which probably they're actually the exact same differences. So this one's are not the same differences, like the minus and the plus button, but the original one still has this transparent. Yeah, which I currently think this is good because the A, B, Y, and X buttons are pretty clicky if you're playing Super Smash Brothers or any other fighting games. And these buttons may be very clicky afterwards. though, but the LNR buttons, the LNR shoulder buttons are pretty different. And the ZL and the ZR buttons on the bottom are different. They're very clickable, pretty hard shell. And you also have the USB charging cable, and you have the sync button. But on the other hand, the original one, you only have the USB Type-C charging cable that you can be plugged into the dock, or with the original officially licensed USB cable. Yeah, I think button's different, and the orange LED it's meant for charging. If the battery is already full, you can unplug it. And yeah, but on the back side, there were the differences. Yeah, one has like the Nintendo brand, and the third party one has its PDP, and they don't have a Nintendo officially licensed brand. Although I think it's the official. I think it's the official Nintendo licensed product. I think they forgot to include a licensed product right on the bottom of the faceplate somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, which one? We forgot something. Oh yeah, you also have the dual programmable buttons, which they were built in and included on this box, or on this package though. And yeah, the rechargeable battery, it can be used like for 20 hours, and the customizable lightning assets and the motion controls are the same, and you also have the Bluetooth, which I forgot, which is for the Pro controller and the third-party controller. But the only one issue is it does not have the rumble support and the NFC amiibo support. Although when I use my Hero amiibo, it's not very compatible with the third-party controller. But the Nintendo Switch Pro controller was only required to use the amiibo supports. And yeah, the D-pad's pretty mushy, but the design's very different. And the analog sticks, with the two of the analog sticks, could go like 360 degrees, same as the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And the bottom side for the 1, 2, 3, and 4 player LED lights, which there aren't the same as the original one, but pretty similar to that. And you'll also have this LED light. Oh, I don't know what it says. I was gonna say here. Oh, I forgot to pull out the manual, but that's okay. And this little button right underneath the second analog stick, which you can change any color you want, like red, blue, gray, white, purple, orange, or something like that. Or there are many different colors to choose from by pressing this LED button. Although it doesn't sing anything, but the LED button doesn't show up when using a different kind of controller, I guess. And it can also be remappable by pressing these two buttons while holding the third button for like equipping two specific controller buttons, and you'll have, and that's much about it. But the faceplate can be taken off or it can be put on, and there's a little bit of wires that were built in. You can see the batteries and everything. You can see like the electrical parts for LED lights, and yeah, but there's this. This is a very secret, very secret Easter egg on your bottom controller, down on your electronic parts, which it says, well, yeah, which usually says thanks to all gamers. Yeah, that's a hidden Easter egg. And but the only one, but here's the last issue. But the only one issue is when I turn on my afterglow wireless switch controller, and all of a sudden it's starting to drift right away. I don't know how did that happen. Most like Joy-Cons and Pro controllers do have drifts, but not anymore, because they use like 1mm cardboard for their Joy-Cons not to drift, which VK found it out like a year ago. And you have like the if you turn off the sync button, if you hit the home button one more time, all of a sudden it will not drift at all. You can still play with this controller, but sometimes you had to resync. You had to return off the sync button and turn on the home button again to see no drips happen. And yeah, that's very much it for the Nintendo Switch controller comparisons for this video. Like and subscribe, and leave the comments down below if you're new to this channel, and hit the subscribe button, and I will be uploading any videos every day or every week. So try it again, buy and subscribe. But what's your favorite Nintendo Switch wireless controller besides the wired controller that you already use Although I seem to like both controllers, because the original and the different designs of the controller, they seem pretty perfect. By the way, I don't really own the controller that I don't really own was the Hori and the Power A. The two wireless controller accessories that I already have to find, but I don't really want to. But I already own two controllers already. Although this is Yoshihiro, I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.